everyone and welcome back to Born to Drive. Behind me is a very sick M140. This is a single pipe straight pipe. Are we calling it a single pipe straight pipe? And I'll introduce you to Max in a minute. You've probably seen in the intro that it does have a single pipe coming out the back. This is going to cause a lot of controversy on here, but yeah, let's get on with it. So Max, let's talk about your straight pipe, single pipe M140i.
Yeah, let's do it.
So what's going on here?
Many things that are probably quite stupid, but why not, eh? Why not? I think we start with the exhaust. It's probably the main feature of the car.
I was going to say, it's pretty out there, isn't it?
Yeah, it's not your average M140 exhaust, let's just put it like that. And I have to state, it was a joke. I did this as a joke. I've got a Remus exhaust literally sat at home that I can put back on at any time. But I've seen 3-litre cars, turbo cars, straight pipe, like new cars. And I was like, why not do it to this? Like, it shouldn't be that hard to do. And like my mate thankfully did it for free, and he actually did a decent job. Look at it.
As I just said to you off camera a minute ago, I mean, it actually looks bonkers. Like I said to you when you first turned up, I really shouldn't like it, but I mean, yeah. It's just one of those things, isn't it? That
it's out there, but
I think you're the first person to try this as well.
Yeah, I mean, I said we were speaking off camera, that other guy on the Facebook group, he's got a blue one, but his is boxed and tipped and all sorts. Mine's literally turbo, and then that bit of pipe runs all the way through the car out to there.
And
like we said,
there is no cat either, so it's a bit of a flamethrower, which I'll show you a bit later on, and we're going to be going out in a drive for this anyway, so I'll be showing you a bit more of the car. Probably another obvious thing that everyone else can probably see on here is the colour. So what is it?
That's Nardo Grey. It's part of the Motec Barn Edition car collection, so they made 12 of these cars, varying from 3-door to 5, so I don't know the numbers exactly between how many 3s and 5 doors there were, but this is obviously a 3-door. Yeah, I think that's also another sort of main feature of the car. Obviously slightly different to what you normally would see. I think the closest BMW colour was like stone something grey.
Stone grey, yeah.
Old 135.
I've seen one in stone grey before on Instagram.
Lime rock grey or something.
Yeah,
like
so you've probably seen him as well, LBTV. Yeah, he had it, didn't he? In lime rock, yeah.
So that's probably the closest colour from BMW you get to this. Obviously, being a wrap, it's removable, so it's a white 3-door underneath. So you've got that little bit of security that if you don't like the wrap after so many years, you can just take it off, and you've got basically a brand new white car underneath.
That's exactly it, and I think a lot of people need to remember this, that this is literally just a wrap. Same as mine, it's just a wrap. You can take it off at any time. It's not ruining a car. It's literally just preserving the paintwork underneath.
Yeah, it's basically a fancy PPF.
That's exactly it.
So yeah, obviously with the Motec cars you get the sort of the rear little spoiler, Rider rear diffuser.
So is this Maxton up at the top here?
Yeah, so it's a full Maxton sort of rear spoiler, side and front, and then this is the Rider rear diffuser. Obviously missing a tip. I don't know if you.
Yeah, there is normally something missing around here, but
Remus carbon tips out there, but I decided to remove that.
For this absolute beast.
Yeah. And then obviously the rear spats, which I've added on since I've had the car, which just adds a little bit to the rear of the car. It's not a crazy mod, it's just something that I think sets the rear of the car off.
It makes the rear end look so much more aggressive.
Yeah, it definitely suits the sort of Rider diffuser as well, and like I said, it's just a little thing that adds a big difference to the back of the car. So,
that's exactly it.
Yeah, and then so moving to the side, you've got this Maxton side sort of diffuser. What do you call that? I don't know.
Yeah, it's like a side.
Yeah. I don't know. It's from Maxton. Again, apologise for the dirt. This car doesn't really get much attention.
It does get driven, so that's something that we will find out in a minute.
I drive it a lot, but I don't really clean. I get someone to clean it for me because I'm lazy. So sorry about that. So my other car gets probably a lot more attention at the moment.
So what is the other car? We'll put a little insight out there because we'll do a video on that as well.
Hopefully we'll do a video on that when it's like this as well. Conditions like this are perfect for the car. Nissan S13 180SX, so it's imported. I think around 2010. Red wide body, sort of wide fenders. It's got the same sort of exhaust as that actually, so that's where I was sort of going with it.
What I will do is I'll just put a video, I'll put a picture on this, and I'll just basically show you a photo of it, but we'll get it on the channel. It's pretty mental.
It's pretty savage. It's like stripped out cage, bucket seats, harnesses, full lock kit, screamer pipe out the bottom. Yeah, it's savage, but that's for another video. We'll talk about this for now, but yeah, it's just,
I can say the colour is really popping as well in this sun. It looks really good.
I say it's been when I have had it cleaned and when it's not dirty, it has been maintained. Finesse Detailing, local to me, they do the sort of detailing of the car. And they use like special wrap shampoo and all this stuff. I don't really take too much notice. As long as it looks clean when I get it, I don't
That's
mind.
exactly it.
Say carbon mirrors, that was added on by me when I bought the car. So I messaged Motec and just said, can you add them on? Because I think it just, again, I know it's only a cap and it's not actually a mirror replacement, but again, it just adds that sort of little finishing touch to the front of the car when you're looking down.
Carbon
like
always
that.
looks good anyway.
Yeah,
it's never a bad thing, is it?
So I've just ordered like the black sweeping indicators as well. So
yeah, got them on mine. They're good.
So hopefully that'll add a bit more. So obviously you've got these bits here. I noticed on your car as well that these are like wrapped black.
Yeah.
Another thing maybe I might consider in the future, just because it's sort of a bit of a miscontrast for the car. Like it doesn't really suit like grey and black. I've got basically all around the car, and then this is just sort of like chrome and whatever colour that is. Double slat grills, which is again such an easy mod to do, but it's a subtle difference. Normally they're just single slat. This is the version 2 splitter, which I've actually broken again. I've only just noticed that. Cover that up like that.
Yeah, we'll just cover that up. We won't be able to see that. That's fine. I do see a bit of carbon as well behind this grille. What's that?
A little bit. I don't know if you can.
I don't know if we can see this on the camera, but there is a bit of carbon there. We'll talk about that in a minute.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's a lovely car. Obviously, I have an M140 as well, and they're brilliant little cars. I would really recommend to anyone to get one of these. I mean, they're so easy to modify, and every single one's different.
Yeah, exactly. You don't have to buy one that's already done. You can, if you want to, that's fine, up to you. But if you want to buy a standard one, all these parts are so easily attainable. It's not hard to fit them either. I've fitted the front splitter, and I'm not like a car mechanic, so you know what I mean. Anyone can do these parts. And if you like modifying cars, then this is sort of a perfect car, because the list is endless of what you can do. Like it's just it's an all-round pretty spot-on car. So
yeah, that's it.
Definitely recommend it.
Well, I think what we'll do here then is we'll go and take this out now. I'm going to stick a GoPro on the back as well, so hopefully we'll get some nice sound clips of it. But yeah, let's get on with it. So here we are out in it now. I'm going to put the window down a little bit just so you can experience a bit of this sound, because it's pretty bonkers.
Straight into the
Yeah, that Venturi sounds absolute nuts. Yeah. That sounds so good. Do it flutter. Yeah. I don't know if you can hear this on the camera, but Jesus Christ.
Yeah, mate, it's definitely different, isn't it?
It's definitely different. This is
buildings either side, third year,
As I say, I think a lot of the footage that's going to be in today's video is going to be a lot of exhaust noise, because I've also strapped a GoPro to the back as well. So I'll make sure I'll slap some of those clips in. But honestly, it sounds so different to actually having a box on it.
Yeah, mate,
that's mental.
It's like going from the Remus as well, which was like a naturally loud exhaust, to then having this on there. Mate, there's no comparison, mate. It's actually a joke. There's
no comparison. Like the actual sound sounds completely different. It doesn't sound like a B58 anymore.
I said there's nothing wrong with the Remus either. That's the thing. It's just I wanted something a little bit different. And again, the point is as well, I can easily swap it off. It's not like a full system.
That's exactly it. As you said, you did it for a joke to start with, and now it's just like, I don't want to take it off because it sounds so good.
It's something absolutely bonkers, that's the thing.
And as I say at the start of the video, a lot of you ain't gonna like this, but just don't be a knob. Don't be a knob and comment something horrible. It's those bangs as well,
yeah,
right?
So that's another thing. It's got the fine coding,
XHP, yeah. We'll plug the fine coding here as well, because he's the man to go to for any of your coding needs.
Yeah, they've done a basic advanced for sort of like a coding package as well. So you've got like different dials, daytime running lights on the rear, just little things to make it livable, like more livable. Do you know what I mean? It's just nice place to be. I say this with a straight, like, see, you know how the pipe is just straight pipe, it's not loud now.
Yeah,
you know,
yeah, and I mean this is the same as mine. When you want it quiet, you just drive around and it's like it's not even there.
I think we'll go to that tunnel, that massive tunnel.
Yeah, sounds good.
I think that's a sensible place to go. I think it's this way, I don't really know.
Yeah, it is.
We'll go this way anyway.
A few moments later.
Well, this map is mental as well. I think I'm going to have to invest in this fuel pump, and I might have to come and see you hammered at wrench. But that's pretty. I'm very impressed by that. Yeah.
Yeah, mate. I said it's drivable as well. Like if I wanted to whack it in eco mode, you can do good MPG no matter what sort of power you're running.
That's exactly it.
That's the good thing about these cars as well. And it's like, I think you get most of that with turbo cars anyway. If you've got like a newer turbo car and you put a map on it, you're still going to see good MPG figures if you don't have a heavy right foot.
That's it.
Unfortunately for me, my fuel bill
is the same as me.
You know what I mean? So this is what we come here for, the tunnel.
I'll do some outside shots in a minute as well, but this is going to be...
Jesus Christ.
So what I'm about to do now is about to hurt a lot of people's feelings, but I'm going to say this is the loudest M140i in the UK, and I think right there, I think we're going to be stating facts, because yeah, that's something else, mate. Wow.
Mate, it's bonkers. Like when you're flat out, it is savagely loud, but when you're just driving like now, like we are now,
that's it.
That's the good thing about it, is you can just drive it normally and it not be. Obviously, you're going to hear it because it's straight pipe, but it's not that loud where you're like, I'm having to shout to talk to you. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, that's
it's
it.
One of those things, but yeah.
Right, well I think at that point we'll probably leave the video there. Cheers Max for obviously doing the video with me. The car is just an absolute animal. If you just want to give a little plug for your Instagram as well.
Yeah, so Williams Max 1212. I post pretty little about this car. It's mainly my other car, which we hope to do a video on at some point.
We'll definitely do a video on that, but you won't see Max's face in it.
No, yeah, I think we'll get my brother to drive it or something. So, yeah, no, so there's stuff on there you can watch if you like it. If you don't, then sorry, but that's what it is.
But yeah, cheers everyone for watching. If you like the content, please make sure to like, comment and subscribe. And yeah, see you in the next one.